Welcome back to episode 17 of our Let's Play. As you remember, we completed our first trial and are on our way to begin our second, making our lightsaber. I did look up the Jedi Code, and apparently its first mention was in, or its first inclusion was in the Thrawn trilogy in 1991. So that was like one of the first books in the expanded universe, if memory serves, at least in the current sort of era. I don't know if you can really call it current anymore because it's like 24 years old, but it's almost as old as I am, geez. But yeah, so that's where it eventually, or where it originally comes from. So he said to me my lightsaber, and I totally forgot what he said to do. So look at my quest log. It's just my companions, the Ebon Hawk. I don't know how this is a quest, but got my own soup bike I can use if I find some courses. That's kind of cool. Anyway. Speak to Master Dvorak. Okay, he'll tell you more about the Jedi Order. Alright. I think I actually get to choose my Jedi class now, which is awesome. Decisions.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, as do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
What colors are there?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace.
Wow, decision time. Okay, that was quick. So this is a final decision. I think you only get to decide this right now. There's no turning back. So it's interesting compared to SWTOR, because Sentinel there is like the most, offensive lightsaber master class. In this one, I'm pretty sure that all three classes can use any kind of lightsaber. You can use a saber staff, a single blade, or two different blades. And it's pretty much just a matter of how lightsaber oriented or feat oriented you are, as opposed to how force oriented or force pull, force power oriented you are. So I also think it balances your health and force pool as well. So Guardians have the most health but the least force. Sentinels are a balance. Consulars have the most force but the least health. Oh, this is tough. I've been a scoundrel for the first 5 levels, which is, like I said before, probably the worst choice because you get lots of skills, but the trade-off for that is you get very low health and not a lot of feats. So do I want to get lots of feats and lots of health, but a little bit of force power, a little bit of force pool? Do I want to balance overall, or do I want the maximum force pool, maximum force powers, and least emphasis on lightsaber combat? I'm heavily leaning towards Jedi Sentinel, and I kind of have had that in my mind, and I'm 95% sure I'm going to choose that. The only thing that makes me hesitate is that I looked a little bit of information up on the classes, and it looked like Sentinel does not actually get more feats than the Consular, so I guess they get skills as the benefit there, but they do have more health still. But like, it'd be really nice to have some extra feats so I could actually be good with my lightsaber too, and not just not just as good at it as a Consular would be. So I'm actually going to pause the video here and look up some more stuff, 'cause I didn't realize this decision would be thrust in my face so early, but I'll be back in a couple of minutes when I make my final decision. And we're back. Alright, so I did do some research, and yeah, the devs kind of messed up a bit with the balancing in this game. So I went through and kind of wrote everything down, and basically each of the 3 classes gets some unique abilities. Guardians can leap to their opponents, which is nice for getting into melee range quickly. Sentinels get immunity to stun, fear, and paralysis throughout the game. And Consulars get a big bonus to their force pool and force attacks. Other than that, Guardians also get a +4 attack bonus by the end of the game. They get, 2 extra feats compared to the other 2 classes. And they have, per level, 10 points of vitality, but only 4 points of force. Sentinels, their only benefit over the other classes is more skills, really, and then they have 8 vitality per level and 6 force, so in the middle. Consulars have 3 extra force powers and get only 6 points vitality, but 8 points of force. Um, so in essence, it comes down to, well, let's see, either 2 extra feats, 3 extra force powers, or a bunch of extra skill points. And then there's the balancing between the extra abilities, there's the balancing between the force and health. And the Guardians have those random 4 extra attack points, so I don't like, because that really does skew it in favor of Guardians. So my honest recommendation would be, if you're going to be more of like a caster class, or if you're even leaning that way at all, definitely go the path of the Consular. If you're going to be more like lightsaber heavy focused, go the way of the Guardian. If you want to be balanced like me, um, that's when it gets tough. I would probably choose a soldier Consular build, honestly, because you get a lot of health from being a soldier, and then even as a Consular, you're still going to get a decent amount of health from, 6 points of level is not bad. It's just not as much as the 10 for a Guardian. You can heal yourself using your force powers, so that makes it nice and easy. The Guardian would also be a good choice just for those +4 attack points, if nothing else, and the leap is nice to have. I'm talking myself out of Sentinel now. Decisions. That leap would be so nice. So nice. Then again, I really want those force powers though. I'm really resisting the urge to go look up like how like your force pool is calculated and all, because I really want to choose a Guardian, but I don't want to choose a Guardian and then be like using up my entire force pool the entire time, be like, God, I have all these cool force powers, I wish I could actually use them. You know what, I'm just gonna go with Sentinel because it has the medium health, it has the medium force pool, and it has the immunity, which is kind of cool because some of the more powerful people in the game are Sith, so it'll be nice to resist their effects, I guess, just unconditionally. Then again, if I'm going to be adding, like I could just be a Guardian and have lots of points in willpower and probably do the same thing, plus get the leap on top of it. Decision. Okay, screw it. Being a Sentinel.
Indeed. We shall see.
Oh, that's right. The questions.
I will now ask you questions, and your
I
responses
totally forgot
will
about that.
indicate which
All right.
class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do you do?
One more quick thing. In the sequel, they do a much better job balancing. I said do balancing the 3 classes. So I'll probably play KOTOR 2 after this, and when I do, it'll make more sense to choose a Sentinel if I decide to stick with that. Let's see. I would stop the thugs and find out why they are attacking her.
Indeed. Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do you do?
I'm trying to think of the answers to these even before he gives me the choices, and actually I was thinking of either 2 or 3. Find out why he turned to the dark side, try to turn him, or try to see weakness. I try to see weakness in his technique. Like, she doesn't want to turn him, she wants to beat him, but she'd be very tactical about it.
Yes, I suspected as much.
I think I'm already leaning towards the Sentinel here.
There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do you do?
Would she smash the door down, pick the lock, or knock? I'd say she'd be tempted to smash it, but yeah, she'd want the advantage of surprise by trying to pick the lock instead and not making a lot of noise.
I am beginning to see a pattern here, apprentice. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do you do?
I would try to lure them into a trap, yep.
Yes, I thought as much. As I suspected,
yeah, I think RP-wise she would definitely be a Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Alright, Master Dorak, you convinced me.
Do you believe yourself most suited to, apprentice?
I'm glad you got a choice, though. So, and I don't know if I'll be sticking with the yellow lightsaber crystal. I probably will, because in-game Liavara uses a copper crystal, in SWTOR that is, so actually it does make a lot of sense. Yeah, let's do it.
Here is a yellow crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you in how to construct it.
Whatever class you choose, you can still use any kind of lightsaber crystal at all. You don't have to use the one they give you. You have to use it initially, but you can change later on. So if you want to be a consular with a blue crystal, you can do that. You can even get some a couple exotic crystal types like orange and purple. I think there's an orange. I know there's a purple. Pretty sure there's an orange. In the second game, there's a lot more. There's like cyan and white and violet, I think. But in this game, it's a little more restrictive. But all right, so let's see. Skills first. All right, so what are my class skills now? Computer uses, cross-class skill. I think it always has been though. Is it the same as it was before? Security, I really should have invested in, but I only get 1 point. I thought this was supposed to be like the benefit of having a Sentinel, is you get lots of skills. I'll put it into stealth, so character awareness check. I still have that sneak attack, I think, so I don't know if I get more. That would be a cool bonus to give to Sentinels, actually. They should have given them the automatic feat of continuing to get the sneak attack. Maybe they did, but I don't think so. Treat injury is now a class skill, which is nice. But I only have the 1 point, so whatever. Putting into stealth. I hope I get more in later levels, because that sucks. Alright, I get weapon proficiency lightsaber, Jedi defense, force immunity to fear, and I'll get more of these as I level up as a Sentinel. Jedi sense and force sensitive. Cool. Okay. So I only have, at this point, 6 more feats throughout the entire rest of the course of the game. So I'm going to kind of take a second here and plan out what I want to have. So I went to 2 weapon fighting. I don't need heavy armor because I'll be wearing Jedi robes primarily. What's this do? No, definitely not going to waste a point on that. I do want the last 2 flurries. So let's see, that's 3 points there. 2 weapon fighting, 2 points in flurry, and that leaves me with 3 more points. No reason to get another attack. I can get more lightsaber proficiency to get a +1 attack bonus. I can get, no, that wouldn't help me at all. Advanced Jedi defense. Helps me deflect blaster bolts, which is kind of nice. This is always nice because you get more vitality from these. So up from 20 to 40 vitality at max level, plus 2 points to saving throws. Force immunity to stun and paralysis is nice, but you have to level up to get that, and you get it automatically. Night sense, +4 defense. Oh, you get that automatically as well. And then dueling, which is we're not going to use because we're not going to use a single weapon. What does force sensitive do? Seek is 40 points. Okay, so you get an extra 40 points to start. Nice. All right, so let's see what my choices are for those last 3 points. Probably not armor, definitely not caution, definitely not this, definitely not those, or that. All right, so I could do saving throws, I could do implants, I could do a mix of things. I don't like the idea of mixing things. I could do that for vitality. That'd be another good strategy too. You could go like a consular route and then choose like these for the extra saving throws and the extra vitality, because vitality would kind of replace what you would get as Guardian, and the saving throws would kind of balance things out for the immunities you get as a Sentinel. And this I get automatically. This I get automatically. Okay, so it's really between toughness, blaster bolt deflection. So yeah, I could do a mix and do like 1 to attack bonus lightsabers and 2 points to this, but using a feat for that seems not as good. The part of me that wants to like min-max is coming to light here. So even though I'm already well past the point of min-maxing this tune, and which is good. I don't want to be like too OP and make the game super easy and just crush everything, because in a way that's fun, but it's probably not that entertaining to watch for a Let's Play. I know that when I watch Let's Plays, I don't know if I'm the one that does this, I always like root for the person to lose. I don't. That's probably just me though. But it's interesting to see them have like a close fight and either just prevail or even lose and have to do the boss 2 or 3 times to kind of learn from their mistakes. Saving throws is nice. All right, so what I'm going to do, this is probably less useful than, I'd rather have the +3 to all saving throws. Oh, this is, okay, this isn't saving throws, this is 2 points from damage suffered. So that's nice too though. I'm going to take a moment just real quick just to look up what implants there are in the game and see if the effects you get from those implants might be better than some of the other alternatives, so I'll be right back again. Alright, so I'm really glad I took a minute to look that up, because it turns out the implants in this game are all pretty useless, even though I remember them being pretty good. The best ones can give you things like immunity to certain like stun and fear and all, but I will get that already being a Sentinel. you can get like 4 Constitution from them. There's one that's really cool that gives you +2 regeneration, but as good as that sounds, I don't think I have that much health for it to be. I don't think that's that much health for it to be worth it. Um, yeah, not to be worth 3 feat points at least. I don't know how I couldn't look up, or I wasn't able to find when I looked up how much points of vitality you get per Constitution, like what's the formula is. But I don't think it's that much. So let me just go back real quick. Can I exit out of this? I can't. Grr. Oh, here we go. She has 50 health at level 5. So, can I? I don't know if I can. I wish there was a formula to this, because I don't think 4 points of Constitution is going to be worth more than. Yeah. Is going to be worth more than the ones I could get from conditioning, because that would give me 40 extra points of vitality, and I'm pretty sure 40 points of vitality at max level is better than just 4 Constitution. Plus you'd get obviously the 2 points of damage suffered on top of it. So I don't think I'm gonna go with implants. The choices now are: do I want the blaster bolt deflection and the attack bonus? Attack bonus is just +1 though. That's not that great. What about this? Bonus to saving throws. That's nice, but I don't know. You can get a lot of saving throw bonuses from items and stuff too. Well, either way, for now I'm going to go with a flurry. I guess I shouldn't have talked that much because I was going to go with that either way, no matter what. Powers, the fun part. Alright, cure. Yes, definitely want cure. I'm going to be light side, so I'm probably not going to take any of the dark side powers except maybe 1 or 2. But I'm not going to go through all of these because I did a little bit with Bastila earlier. I'm going to get burst of speed because I definitely want to have master speed at some point. And there we go. Alright, so I'm now Jedi Sentinel. So let me see. I have 50 vitality and a constitution modifier +2. I don't know if that would change. One thing I did know, or did find out, is that intelligence affects how many skills you get too, which is weird, I guess. But I mean, I guess it's useful to give it some use, or it's important to give it some use. So the reason that I'm only getting 1 skill point is because the equation for the other 2 classes is 2 plus modifier divided by 2. So it would be 2 minus 1, which is 1 divided by 2, which is a half. But I don't think you can round down, so I don't think you can get 0 skills. So I would have got 1 skill as a guardian or a consular. Whereas for me, it's 4 minus 1, which is 3, divided by 2, which is 1.5, which I guess rounds down to 1, so I get 1 point. Let me see if that happens again. Hopefully it'll alternate between levels because of the rounding. It doesn't. I get 1. See, this is... Oh, that's stupid. It should really round. Or it should at least round consistently. Because it means I don't get the... Because I don't have enough intelligence, I don't get the bonus because of that. And I don't think equipping intelligence gear would actually change that at all. So, yeah, I'm just not going to get any skills. So it was kind of the... Sentinels really are not a good class in this game, but I'm going to go with them anyway for the lore, and I do get the mix of health and force power is going to be nice, as well as the immunity to stuns and all, so there is that, I guess. Sorry, phone call, but I am back now, and our journey to level up continues. Alright, so I have to be level 12 to get cured. I'm not even close to there yet. At least it's character level 12 and not Jedi level 12, which is really good, because it'll be a while before I got to Jedi level 12, obviously. Alright, so I get a new point now. I'm probably not going to go for Saber Throw. Can't do that till level 9. It's Dark Side, so anyway. Force Push would be cool. Whirlwind and Wave knocks all your enemies down. And takes damage. That's pretty cool, but that's a universal. I want to try to lean towards light side powers, because I'm not going to have a huge force pool, because I'm not a consular, I'm a sentinel. I definitely want force speed, which is going to be a universal. And I'm probably going to try to get other abilities to like buff my offensive powers. Because obviously being light side will make it cost less to use these abilities. Stun is good, and Stun Droid are also good, the whole lines. Stasis Field is really nice. It's a AoE crowd control ability. So I think I'm going to go for that. Stasis you've seen, like the Sith Governor used that on me at that one point. It freezes them. And Stun Droid is pretty much the same thing for droids, except it also does a lot of damage and it's really OP when it comes to droids. So yeah, I'm going to go with Stun, and I think energy resistance is it's like a shield, but it's your force powers make the shield instead of having to wear one on your arm. Although, since you have one on your arm, there's not really a huge point to using these. Alright, I'm gonna go with stun. And accept. And level up again. Attributes. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go with one more point of strength to make that even. And then from this point on, I'll probably start going towards willpower. Although, do I have any strength gear? Because if I have any strength gear, can you not back there? No. Can I not get out of this? I guess you can't choose not to level up. Okay, anyway, whatever. Yeah, whatever. And then from this point on, I'll put some points into willpower to get my force powers up. Skills, my one lonely skill point. So I like that I chose literally the 2 highest skill classes in the game, and what I get for it, 1 skill. Great. That just. I think I'm kind of like done with maxing at this point. I don't even care anymore. Master Flurry, why not? Get an extra attack in there. Powers. I still can't use any of these yet because I'm not level 9. Still can't use that. So it looks like I'll have to be choosing a 4th line. This is good. This is like Persuade, and since I think my Persuade is 0, okay, so I definitely want to get some Force Persuade then, so I can use those in conversation. They don't help you in combat, but they will help you in other ways. So let's go with that then. That's like the Force Persuade that Bastila did on Holden before on Terrace. So that's pretty cool. So we're going to go with that and accept, and yay, another level up. I get to be level 9. Stealth, powers, I can get Force Speed now, which will allow me to get an extra attack per round, so I probably want that. Let's go with that. And accept. Nice, and got a whiles to go to get to level 10, but she's got a lot of power-ups there, so it'll be really cool to play her again now that she has all that stuff. Gear-wise, you can't use some of your powers while you're wearing armor, but hopefully she'll. I don't have my lightsaber, do I? And I'm just gonna equip these for now, because I'm gonna have a lightsaber soon. Yeah, and let's level up mission while we're here. Let's give her some dexterity. And she's gonna be, I guess, my skill tune. Although even she can't get like more computer use or anything, so even that's not that great. Let's go with that for now. Feats. I think she uses dueling, right? Yeah. Let's give her a dueling and accept. While we're doing all the leveling, I'm just gonna switch to my other characters and level them up too, so we don't do that later. And then what I'm probably going to do is just cut this video at the end of this and make it like a level up video, so that way people who really aren't interested in the stats and just want to see the story and the combat can just skip this entire video. So how do you do your party selection? It's under the map, isn't it? Party selection. Can't do Bastila yet, but do Canderson T3. Alright, let's level you up. Attributes. Might as well get his intelligence up there because that's what he does. Repair stuff and crap like that. Can't use those points. Canderous. He uses a blaster cannon or a heavy cannon, whatever it's called, heavy weapon. So no use getting into him in fighting. Can't get the improved power blast yet. Can't get that. Implants. Can he? I thought he already wear implants. I thought he got these automatically. Maybe not. Whatever. We'll give it to him the other way then. Strength isn't as useful for him because he doesn't use melee weapons. Constitution would be good. Dexterity would be good, but he also uses heavy armor, so I can't give him too much dexterity. Go with Constitution then. Demolitions, feats. Now we can do improved power blast because level 8. Alright, cool. But I'm level 9, aren't I? Yeah, level 9. So now I'm ahead of my companions, which is interesting. I guess during some of those quests you only get you get XP, but your companions do not. One note though is that all your characters will gain the same amount of XP from quests you do, not, or all of your party members at least, even if they aren't in the party. So the ones back on your shift don't like miss out and become underleveled or anything. So you can rotate them out as you go, which is really nice, because otherwise it would kind of suck. Let's give them that, and some repair. Let's give them another repair. Feats. Now he can be ranged or melee, from what I recall. So he already has power attacks. I don't need any more of that. Let's give him 2-weapon fighting. Give him like a bow staff or something. And his strength and constitution are both already high, but might as well make them even higher. There we go. And he gets implants for free. That's kind of cool. Alright, Big Z. Alright, that's everybody but Bastila, and we'll level her up later. So,
I'm here.
yeah, hopefully that wasn't too boring of a video. At this point, I've kind of decided I'm not going to try to min-max, because obviously I'm already way past my min-maxing, and my character is kind of purposefully handicapped now. But, yeah, we're going to go with it. We're going to have fun. I'll do the best build I can with what I'm given, and hopefully she'll still be pretty kick-ass nonetheless. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a couple minutes.